How to create a batch file. As I mentioned earlier, the batch file should contain an extension called .bat. Just open your notepad and type what you need to execute in your command prompt. For example, I need to execute Explorer. So I am typing Explorer in notepad. I am typing Explorer. And saving it as AnyName.bat. And save as type all files. And click on save button. Now when I double clicks on the batch file, it executes and opens Explorer. So creation of batch file is very simple. Executing 2 programs at a time. In similar way, open notepad and type what are the programs to execute. For this demo, I am executing calc.exe and Internet Explorer.exe. First type cd / to come out and then cd followed by the path to execute calc.exe and calc.exe. Next type pass. This is the command used to wait the second program until the first program gets executed and finishes its task. Now type cd followed by the second program path, that is Internet Explorer. Next iExplorer.exe and save it as AnyName.bat. By double clicking on it, it first executes calc.exe. After closing calc.exe, it will prompt to press any key. By pressing any key, it will execute Internet Explorer.exe. So in this way you can execute many programs with a single batch file. The rem command. The most simple basic batch file command is the rem or remark command. It is used extensively by the programmers to insert command into their code to make it more readable and understandable. For example, I am using rem command to remark you that I am launching Internet Explorer. So now save it and close it. When you double click on it, it will remark you what the process is going next. It is normally not used in small, easy to understand batch programs, but it is very useful in huge snippets of code with Greek stuff loaded in it. Echo, the batch printing tool. The echo command is used for what the print command is in other programming languages, to display something on the screen. It can be used to tell the users what the batch file is currently doing. It is true that the batch program displays all the commands it is executing, but sometimes there are not enough and it is better to also insert echo command, which gives a better description of what is previously being done. Say for example, this is a batch program which is full of echo commands opening an image on my system. Now let us see what happens when we execute the above snippet of batch code. Here you can notice the clear explanation of batch program and its execution. The above is a big mess. The problem is that DOS is displaying the executed command and also the statement with the echo command. To prevent DOS from displaying the command being executed, simply precede the batch file with the following command at the beginning of the file, echo off. Once we add the above line to our batch file, the output becomes pretty good and easily understandable. Let us check it out. So by using echo off statement, you can prevent DOS from displaying the commands being executed. You can also use echo on or echo off according to your requirement. This is all about batch programming. On our next video tutorial, I am going to explain how to create a batch virus. How to create a batch virus? You can create a batch virus by using InShadow Batch Virus Making tool, which is present in our IHC toolbox. There are many options to create a batch virus. Just select the option according to your requirement and copy the code into your notepad. And save it as anyname.bat. Don't execute this on your system. You can also use tools like Delmi Batch Virus Generator to create some excellent batch viruses.